The Iraqi dinar has officially revalued. A new financial era begins. Welcome back to our community, and thank you for joining us once again on this long and often unpredictable journey. For years, those of us who have closely monitored the trajectory of the Iraqi dinar have waited with cautious optimism. We've examined global economic trends, followed oil price shifts, studied government reforms, and parsed international financial developments, always looking for signs of change. That change has finally arrived. This isn't another speculative forecast or unconfirmed rumor. Today, we are discussing a verified and historic development. The Iraqi dinar has officially revalued. For the first time in modern history, the dinar's value is no longer a matter of debate. It has been solidified at $0.44 per IQD, a game-changing adjustment that is already creating ripples across the international financial landscape. This revaluation is not simply another adjustment in currency exchange. It represents a massive shift for investors, economies, and Iraq's national trajectory. In this article, we'll explore what this means for Iraq, what it signifies for global markets, and how you, as a dinar holder, can make informed choices moving forward. The long-awaited shift. For over a decade, dinar holders have endured waves of uncertainty, speculation, and countless predictions that never came to pass. Online discussions, policy announcements, and oil production numbers kept hope alive, but confirmation always remained elusive, until now. The new exchange rate of $0.40 per IQD is no fantasy. It is backed by real economic fundamentals, and it represents one of the most dramatic and impactful currency shifts in recent history. This moment is a culmination of patience, belief, and a calculated transformation of Iraq's financial and political infrastructure. What the new rate means for investors. With this valuation, even a relatively modest holding of 1 million Iraqi dinar now translates to $440,000 USD. For those who invested when the dinar traded at fractions of a penny, the returns are extraordinary. What may have once been a low-risk speculative purchase has turned into a life-changing financial event. However, this is not the time for impulsive decisions. The sudden windfall raises significant questions. Should you cash out now or wait? Should you reinvest your profits, diversify, or hold on to your dinar a little longer? Each investor's path will differ, but the next steps should be taken with careful thought, expert advice, and strategic planning. Large currency exchanges will likely involve legal documentation, proof of purchase, and compliance with financial regulations such as anti-money laundering protocols. And yes, taxes will be a major factor to consider. The economic foundation behind the revaluation. So why now? Why $0.44? This figure is not an arbitrary selection. It reflects Iraq's real-time economic strength, especially its dominance in global oil markets. Iraq possesses one of the largest proven oil reserves in the world. Over the last decade, the nation has worked to expand its production capacity, sign key export deals, and reform its regulatory systems. These changes have boosted foreign investor confidence and drawn praise from global institutions such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. Iraq has implemented significant anti-corruption efforts, enhanced transparency in its financial system, and introduced reforms that have allowed for more stable and effective governance. The $0.44 exchange rate reflects not just current output, but Iraq's projected long-term economic performance. It's a data-supported signal that Iraq is transitioning from a post-conflict recovery zone into a stable, opportunity-rich economy. Timing: a strategic move in a shifting global landscape. This revaluation isn't just a financial milestone for Iraq. It's a well-timed strategic decision made at a moment of global transformation. As energy markets evolve, and international alliances shift, Iraq has found the perfect opening to assert its financial independence and strengthen its currency. The current global energy climate, marked by strong oil demand and stabilized prices, provided the perfect setting. At the same time, internal progress, such as reduced insurgency threats and a more cohesive government, made the environment ripe for this bold move. Rather than reacting to external pressure, Iraq has chosen to act on its own terms. The revaluation is a declaration of sovereignty, preparedness, and economic ambition. Practical considerations for dinar holders. With this development, many are eager to exchange their dinar and realize gains. But a few key points must be kept in mind. Verification. You'll likely need to provide proof of purchase and source of funds documentation. Bank readiness. Some financial institutions have updated their systems, while others may lag behind. Tax implications. Capital gains. Taxes and local tax laws vary. Consult with a financial advisor or accountant to minimize liabilities. Regional differences. Policies may differ from country to country. Always confirm local bank procedures before initiating a large transaction. Approach your next moves with caution, precision, and expert guidance. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it should be handled with the seriousness it deserves. A national transformation for Iraq, beyond personal gains. For investors, this revaluation marks a turning point for Iraq itself. A stronger currency empowers Iraq to import higher quality goods and services at lower costs, attract foreign investment on a larger scale, fund public services such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure, improve access to credit for small and mid-sized businesses, strengthen its position in international negotiations and trade deals. This isn't just a financial event, it's a national rebirth. Iraq is emerging from decades of turmoil with a clearer, stronger, and more independent economic identity. Looking ahead. This revaluation is not the end. It's the beginning of a new financial chapter for Iraq and for those who believed in its potential. For years, this moment was uncertain, elusive, and at times dismissed. But today, it is real. The decisions you make now, how you manage your holdings, how you plan for taxes, and how you invest in the future, will define your financial path. But remember, you're not alone. We will continue to provide accurate, responsible, and up-to-date guidance to help you make informed decisions. This is your moment. Handle it wisely. Disclaimer: this article is intended for informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Always consult with qualified professionals before making investment decisions. The Iraqi Dinar RV community does not endorse speculative behavior and is not liable for any financial outcomes based on the use of this content.